and welcome to Next Level Play Podcast. I'm Sydney.
I'm Marcus.
And this is the podcast where we talk to you about gaming.
Not just gaming, everything pop culture.
Yeah.
But particularly the gaming, because we are a gaming channel.
Podcast. And esports.
Yeah. Esports, movies, pop culture. We make bold predictions about the future. Some right, some horribly wrong.
A lot of hot takes.
As we'll talk about later. And we got some amazing guests. Who we got today, Sydney?
We have Avori Strib back. If you've seen our previous episode, we have Avori on, and I cannot wait to talk to her again. She was just at the Esports
Awards.
Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of things to talk about.
Little special end of the year type of situation that we have going on, because the future of gaming and podcasts in general is right here.
Right now.
Next Level Play. So, how are you? What is new in your life? I have a special announcement. I don't know if you want to say it.
I think the biggest thing is I got married.
Yay! For all acquaintance tie the knot. That's how that word. That's for
and the
marriages, right?
People celebrate.
Congratulations on your marriage. That's incredible,
thanks.
honestly.
It's dope. It's fun. It's silly. It feels
silly.
Yeah,
we're talking about a sacrament of marriage.
It feels, I don't know, like people keep asking about it, and I'm just like,
I'm one of them.
Yeah. Like even when I got engaged, they were like, "Congrats," and I would be like, "Thanks." It's so weird.
I wasn't invited to the wedding, but because you had a small, intimate, ceremony affair, like which is awesome. I'm a little jealous of that.
Well, the thing is, my husband's family is huge. So when we started going through the list and everything, the majority was family, but like that was so much already. We were like,
Sure.
oh shit,
we're at like 100 people already.
Oh,
yeah.
more than that, yeah, like more than that.
Okay.
But like it was a little daunting and a little stressful, but like I'm happy it's over. It was fun. It was a good time, and yeah, now I'm just like freaking wifed up, caked up, and chilling now, having to deal with adult stuff like taxes. And paperwork
That's
that
awesome.
happens post-marriage. But yeah, the year, God, the 8 months almost has been good. I got married. I've been working, doing more podcasts, doing the Glass Cannon Network with the tabletop stuff. We just started a new campaign with a game called Shadow Dark. It's really fun. It's like grim dark fantasy.
Hell yeah.
I'm on another show called Lost Mountain Saga. That's like Swedish folklore, TTRPG stuff, really fun. I went to Edinburgh for Fringe Festival, and I performed Call of Cthulhu live.
What country is that? Because I totally know.
Scotland.
Okay, thank you.
Scotland.
Great.
And I went to England after.
Cool.
It was really, really fun. So I've had like a busy time with work stuff and with travel stuff and touring for the podcasts. But then at times, just dead. Just quiet, and I contemplate my freelance lifestyle, twiddling my thumbs.
That's the world we chose to dedicate our lives to.
I wanna talk about what I've been streaming lately, because in my downtime I've been streaming more. I'm on a path to partner. I'm trying to get to partner on Twitch. Sydney Gale, to follow me. I'm trying to get path to partner. But first, before we talk about video games, I got to catch up with you, dude. How are you?
I'm good.
Marcus moved out of the city.
I did.
And
you gave me shit for last time.
I did,
I was no longer a real New Yorker, apparently. I made it 9 years.
No.
And then moved to the suburbs.
No, but you're still in New York, and it's like, it's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine.
I appreciate that. On the commuter line, okay.
Quality of life.
Only took me 2 hours to get here.
Quality of life, though. You live a little further out, but man, how is it? How are you?
It's an adjustment for sure. Having suburbs. First of all, I grew up in northern Minnesota where we don't have leaves falling because we don't have fall. It goes from summer to like Halloween to like snow on the ground instantly.
So you never even see the leaves.
No, it's like there's nothing. It's spruce trees. It's like needles.
True.
Nothing.
True.
Yeah. So now I've been raking my new lawn
You're raking the lawn?
Oh yeah. No, listen, everyone in my neighborhood, I live in a bougie, like commuter town, but I'm like struggling artist
They judge
still.
you.
They don't judge me per se because I've been proving myself, because everyone else has like a lawn service where a bunch of amazing, hardworking immigrant workers are coming in and like cleaning up people's lawns. And I don't even have a leaf blower. I'm sitting there with like a hand rake 3 times a week for like 3 hours out in the yard, which, again.
I mean, good for you. That feels like
I'm very fortunate. Again,
feels like a Maria Abramovich like exercise where you're like slowly contemplating the leaves.
I try to lean into the Zen and the Marcus Aurelius, my namesake, of it all, which is a little tough sometimes when I see them getting like crews that they spend $500 to clean up their lawn, and I'm out there like, I'm not even kidding, 100 bags stuffed to the brim of
believe you.
leaves.
I believe
yeah,
you.
it's been insane, but
Yeah.
again, I've been very
Aside
lucky.
aside from the leaves.
Yes, no, it's been amazing. I'm in like a rent to own situation through copious privilege of having a house to take care of, which is a definite change of pace from the hustle and bustle rat race of the city.
And also having a landlord where you can call them up and be like, something's wrong, and they just still don't do anything.
Right. Well, my landlord now is my father-in-law, or my future father-in-law.
More complicated.
Yeah, because again, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm desperately in love with the love of my life. As long as I don't fuck it up, we'll be married in the next kind of year
This
or
fucking
so.
guy.
So I'm smitten.
I'm
and
so happy for you.
I'm pretty stoked. I
Oh
mean,
my
but again,
God.
you're married, so it's like you.
We love love.
Yeah, it's good stuff. A partner in life is the most important thing, which is
More important than freaking video games.
That's a statement, but a true statement.
Kids these days care
Yeah.
more about long-term partnership than freaking video games.
As Video Game Donkey said in his vows, "I love you more than video games," which resonates to me at least. And that's
You're
how
gonna
I
say
feel
that
about
in
my
you're gonna
partner.
say that in your vows.
No,
No.
I probably won't even mention video games at all in my vows. But regardless, did you say that in your vows?
No, and now I'm like, fuck. Well, actually, we did private vows, so
Okay.
we didn't do vows in front of everybody.
Which I respect. I think that means more. Yeah.
So
that's-
it would have been silly to do the video game thing in private vows because he would have been like, I know, like I know you love video games.
Which I love the fact that you had a small ceremony. I mean, I can relate that you said your husband.
I know,
now.
isn't it weird?
Yeah.
Fiance was also weirder. I kept saying boy wife, which personally I really like. Boy wife.
Interesting. I don't
He's
know
my
how I
boy
feel about
wife.
that. But
my boy wife.
I have a big Italian family,
Yes.
which that's going to take up like half the wedding
Dude,
space. I don't
yes.
even need to worry about inviting friends.
No.
I can just invite my mom's side of the family. My dad's side of the family is German-Irish. I haven't even met half
Even
of them.
bigger, yeah.
Yeah, it's even bigger, and I haven't met any of them. And if they do show up, they're going to be gone within an hour,
Yeah.
and they're not even going to say goodbye, which
His is
they're not going to get invited anyway.
his is
so.
Italian Spanish, and the Spanish
Oh,
married
yeah.
into Filipino, so it was
That's
like
a big old Mediterranean family.
huge. But we had a lechon.
The food must have been
We
amazing.
had a lechon, a roast pig. We had lumpia, the little like rolled up kind of Filipino, almost like egg roll taquito things.
Again, I wasn't invited, so
I'm so sorry. And we had paella, so it was definitely worth it for everything was worth it for the food.
If she did invite me, I would have been like, "You sure, Sydney?
Marcus-
You sure?" Because I'm sure you have other friends that you could
No.
invite more than me.
If I invited you, I think you would have come, but it also was
I would have come, yeah.
It was in Jersey, and I think you would have had to overcome the mental fortitude to travel into New Jersey.
Throw up the clip of you saying you're my work friend, because so
Sorry, but how did you respond to that? Didn't you agree? Weren't you like
I was
yeah,
offended, and then I leaned into it because begrudgingly
To
hide my shame.
To be fair, since Marcus has moved away, I have seen him. What was that? Oh, 0 times. Mm-hmm. So
After I said, "Hey, Sydney, like you and your new husband."
I know, we have to come
Hey,
up.
I would like
No,
come on
no.
up to our new house.
no.
Me and my girlfriend were looking for couple friends.
We have to,
And she
'cause-
said, "Yeah," and then I knew I wouldn't hear from her.
he
but
didn't
that's
text me.
what
He didn't.
happened.
He's lying. He's
Okay,
lying.
I didn't follow up after making the initial offer out of my way, but like, yeah, sure, no, put it on me.
I would
no worries.
play-
I wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't. But like,
I would
yeah, no,
play.
it's all good.
I would play some board games. I got some sick board games
I'm down.
from PAX Unplugged recently.
Do you play chess? I'm a chess player.
Oh, you play chess?
New York Dork on chess.com. Add me.
Speaking of games, I think we should get into
What the people are here for? Yeah, probably.
yeah. I was talking
Yeah.
about games. How have you been playing anything? You've been so busy, dude.
Yeah.
Have you been having time like after unpacking and everything? Have you sat down and played anything?
I do have the new house. I do got, the love of my life that I've been investing in. I also got my producer career,
Things
which
that take time. These things take
yeah,
time.
as an actor, I wouldn't say I've given up on my acting career, but I've leaned into the more lucrative kind of producing side of things. But yeah, I still game. I'm still more of a retro gamer. Nintendo Switch Online recently has added Battletoads, which I've never conquered on the Nintendo Switch Online, which I'm very, have been fighting for.
did
which
you get-
people are here for more modern stuff.
Did
but,
you get the Switch too?
No.
Okay. Phew, respect.
you can judge me
respect
for.
earned. No,
We
no.
get plenty of judgment for not upgrading to our PS5s and our Switch 2s, but I think with all my hot takes against the Switch 2, I almost feel like a hypocrite at this point. But
Were you thinking about it?
I'm still thinking about it.
Oh
And
my
okay, as soon
God.
as there's a Zelda or Mario
Yeah,
or
yeah.
first party Nintendo exclusive for Nintendo Switch 2,
Yeah.
as I said before on a hot take that was recently re-released on social media, we're down to like 6 months before Nintendo is exclusively releasing their huge titles onto Nintendo Switch 2. And at that point, I think I'm gonna buy it. The one thing that's been almost getting me to buy it is the GameCube Nintendo Switch Classics kind of collection that's
Okay.
only on Switch 2, which again,
what's on there?
I still have a GameCube. They got Wind Waker, they got Luigi's Mansion,
pretty
they
good.
got a good handful of titles,
That's
but
pretty good.
I have a GameCube and I've been playing those titles on my own anyway. So like as a
That's-
retro gamer, I don't really
yeah.
need it just yet.
Yeah.
And my big game that I'm super, super, super excited about that just came out for this holiday season is released on both Switch 1 and Switch 2. So I'm still doing a little retro action.
Which game?
Metroid Prime 4.
You.
I've been waiting 18 years for this game.
Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
talked about Metroid Prime 4 8 months ago. I mean, whenever we recorded last, because we were talking about our expectations for the end of the year and 2026 and things we were looking forward to. And that was, I believe, #1.
Current gaming, I've been leaning into my little subscription services, my Nintendo Switch Online, my PlayStation Plus.
Game Pass.
I was like, I showed my girlfriend Katamari for the first time. I was like, "Do you know Katamari?"
Did
And she was like, "Katamari,"
did
and
she
I was
like
like,
It's
and then
so good.
my little troll mind, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just like a super like straightforward, normal kind of video game." And then her mind was blown, to say the least.
Did she love it?
She's still confused.
Yeah, we
and
all are.
overjoyed and like da, 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 da. She was like, "What the
I
fuck
wanna
is this?"
play Katamari.
And she's like, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's the King of the Universe." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you play the Prince of the Universe." She's like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." And I'm like, "We're gonna make some Katamari." She's like, "What's a Katamari?" I'm like, "You don't know what a Katamari
The
is."
biggest collection of stuff you've ever seen.
And yeah, I kept messing with her, and
Oh
I
my God.
can't. And she's still like just confused, but enjoying it.
There's
to say
something
the least.
there's something so special about showing friends and like a partner games that you love, especially like old games that you have nostalgia for or know how to play already, as well as discovering new games together, because that's, you know, like the Split Fictions or you know, It Takes Two, like those are really fun.
We'll talk about Split Fiction later.
Did you play
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's-
we'll talk about it.
when we talk about games of the year for sure.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I don't even want to say it because
What are you playing these days? That's what you asked me. I didn't even give a real answer. I'm playing still retro bullshit. But
What am I?
yeah.
I know what I'm playing.
Yeah.
I've been playing so much of it. I can see it when I close my eyes at night. I was up till 1 a.m. last night playing it. In fact, could you guess? Actually, I want you to guess. Okay, I'll give you a few hints.
Okay.
It is a new game. It came out a month ago, 2 months ago. It is
shit.
not a game that I think you would think I would play
Oh.
necessarily.
Okay.
And it involves PvP.
Fortnite Chapter 7 or whatever the hell they're on.
No,
6, 7.
the 6, 7.
Well,
the-
hey, welcome, middle schoolers.
I saw a trailer for the new Fortnite. It had like Uma Thurman's like Kill Bill, and she's like in it. I was just like the bride. I don't know
Respect.
what it, but I was like, I don't know what is.
I can't be mad
happening.
about in them incorporating a franchise I love.
I know, but I was
yeah.
like, what is going on? No, it's not Fortnite.
PvP.
I don't think I
Fortnite.
don't. Maybe you haven't heard of it.
Calling me out. Okay.
So I'm sorry.
No, that's
I'll
fair.
say it. I'll say it. Ark Raiders.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Marcus. Okay.
Old man.
I've been playing Ark Raiders. It is PvPvE. It is a
Wait, what's the E
looter.
stand for?
Everyone, I guess. Oh no, environment, like robots.
Okay.
So there's robots in it.
It's like human versus nature, like 7th grade literature class type stuff going on.
yeah, it's like Fern Gully.
Got it. You mean Dances with Wolves?
No.
Oh, you mean Pocahontas?
No.
Oh, you mean Avatar?
No.
Oh, okay. Fern Gully, gotcha.
Name one more.
That's all I got. Avatar 2.
Yes,
Avatar 3.
the new one.
Yeah.
No, it's basically it's very Helldivers-esque. Did you ever play Helldivers?
We talked about Helldivers
it.
a lot. Yes, that was actually going to be my guess of what you've been playing recently.
So
yeah.
similar, except it's looter shooter extraction. It's an extraction shooter. Similar premise to Helldivers. Your robots have taken over topside on Earth, and everybody lives underground.
What's an extraction shooter?
So you have to get out. You get in, you get dropped. You have to collect stuff.
Pulling out is more challenging than you think.
And ignoring that, and then you have to extract. You have to get home safely with the items that you get. So basically, it's like robots took over. They're called Ark. You live below ground, and you go topside to scavenge for parts. You're getting like metal and computer processors and shit that you then recycle or use to build your guns, your equipment. You sell it for cred.
Is this the same as the Ark Revolution game series thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Does it sound similar?
Where there's like robot dinosaurs or something?
No.
Again, I'm an old man, so I'm
no,
like,
maybe they took inspiration. But
mixing up my peaches with my apples.
well,
and whatnot.
maybe they took inspiration. But no, it's you get in there and there's like robots all over. They all have different abilities. It's actually the robot, like the game is very smart. The robots are like, there's different drones, different land ones. They all do different things. And then there's also other people who are playing the game. And you don't have to shoot each other. It is not the point of the game. Like, you're against the robots. But boy, howdy, people are crazy.
I was gonna say all it takes is one person to be like,
Yep.
I'm gonna go shoot, bang, bang.
Yep. And then everyone loses their mind. Everyone starts shooting each other. And
I work at the post office and I have to vent.
ever heard of going postal?
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. But yeah, you can like loot other people. So if you down somebody, you can loot their body, and you want all the cool stuff. So
Oh, there's an incentive to murder everyone.
and there's quests you do, yeah, and sometimes the quests are like deal damage to other raiders. They call them
Sure.
raiders. So it's been really fun. I've been fucking obsessed with it. I've been playing it and streaming it nonstop. I've honestly stopped all the other games. I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was streaming that and like fully paused that. Just hard right turn into extraction shooter. So, yep, I could talk about Ark Raiders all day. I watch clips.
I want to hear about your Kingdom, because I was looking at the list of like nominees for Game of the Year
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, and that came up a bunch. So
Oh, it's
I
on
was
my
like, what
list.
the hell is this? I had no idea as an
Did you
old
not?
man. Yeah, I'm assuming it's similar to like, what's the game where you play as like a knight and it's like For Honor. I assumed
don't
it was
know.
just like
No.
a For Honor Kingdom Come.
Well, it's
that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give
It's
us our daily bread.
There's a lot of
Forgive us our trespasses.
there's a lot of that in Kingdom Come
I was
Deliverance
raised
too.
Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, sequel to Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I would never have guessed. I thought it was a
letting you
sequel
know.
to Donkey Kong Country. Sorry.
But it takes place in the 1400s, Bohemia. So you're in like Hungary, France, the Czech area. It's all like, it doesn't exist yet because it's
Can you
the
play as
1400s.
Martin Luther?
No,
Then I'm not interested. Can you play as Leonardo da Vinci?
no. You play as Henry of Skalitz.
I don't fucking care.
But it's great. It's a great game, and that's definitely on my list. I think games that I'm looking forward to, though, real quick.
Yeah, well, we can get into that as
Let's
the
get
next category. Boo, 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 transition.
Starlight. Let's go chronological. So let's do past,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then we'll do what we're, because I don't have much to say about what I'm looking forward to because there's not a ton of information for some of these games.
I got plenty.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. But let's do
Yeah, let's recap the year of
my gosh.
2025.
2025.
COVID part 6.
COVID part 6.
That's the world we live in right
I
now.
know.
Yeah.
But do you have a game that, I mean, I'm not going to rank them. I'm just going to kind of talk
Sure.
about them. But
Yeah, well, you already talked about For Honor or whatever, Deliverance Come.
you forgot the name already?
Oh, yeah, I'm an old man.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
Sure.
definitely on my list. I don't think it's going to get best game of the year, although to me it's in the running. But I think for story and for world design, the idea that you can feel so immersed in the 1400s and learn history too. Like I feel stupid sometimes playing
Yeah.
that game because they're talking about things that are real, you know, the real kings and kingdoms. And
I
I'm
feel
like,
stupid playing every game, so that's welcome to my world.
and I'm like learning things. I'm like the king of Winthra and like these bad guys, and I'm like, are these people real? And my chat is like, yes, Sydney, and I'm like, oh, okay.
They'll call you if you make one step out of line as far as historical accuracy.
But I think for immersion, it's such an amazing game. You get muddy and bloody and dirty and stuff, and everybody reacts to you based on your levels of
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Of filth?
yes, and your charisma goes down. Like you can't traders don't want to trade with you, and people don't want to talk to you, and they're literally you come up to them and they're like, "What's that horrible smell? Oh God, get away from me!" And then you're like, "Oh, okay." So you have to go like to the bathhouse and stuff.
I mean, after a long day, after I soil myself and people treat me like that, I want to get escapism out of my video games. So
Yeah.
this might not be the game for me.
Might not be the game for you.
Yeah.
I will say, on the downside for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the combat mechanics in Kingdom Come Deliverance, not for everybody.
You mean the gameplay, the actual game part of the video game?
No, because there's other mechanics like you're sneaking. I love the stealth and the theft stuff. Like I'm maxed out on theft in the game because I love that part of it. The combat itself is so difficult, and I struggle. I struggle with it. It's hard. You like look with your mouse the direction you're holding your sword, and you try to do it opposite of the person who's hitting you, and you try
wow.
to do certain strikes, and it's not made for me. It's
Is
not-
that
not made for my brain.
is this a PC exclusive game, or can you play on consoles as well?
No,
Is there
I
dual
believe-
stick controls or
I believe you can play on console as well. Correct me if I'm
not to
wrong.
set you up for failure? I'm not trying to do that.
I play on PC, so I can only speak for myself.
As someone who like really spent a decade trying to, because I'm a first-person shooter player, like when it comes to more modern games, and I've gotten good at the dual sticks. I really tried to train myself, but the masterclass PC is mouse and keyboard, which I'm terrible at.
See, but
when it comes
now-
to first-person shooters.
Now I'm
so-
playing this looter shooter. It's third person, but like I can't imagine playing it on a controller because I
Yeah.
only play mouse and
no,
keyboard.
listen, I recognize that first-person shooters should be played point and click, but to me, I was always like, oh well, I mean, you just point and click. That's too easy. And then, but if I actually tried to jump into like Doom or Call of Duty or something with a point and click, I'd be lost. Like I just don't have the
WASD.
yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, forget it. Yeah, I would have a controller, which I'm sure there's a setup for a controller in
Yes.
one hand and a mouse
I'm
on the
sure
other.
you could. Yeah.
But even then, it's still I'm used to the
Yeah.
sensitivity of the. Anyway, I'm rambling. I got 2 picks for my game of the year.
Gimme.
So I'll give you a little sandwich. I'll be the bread, you be the meat,
Okay.
and the cheese,
Okay.
the lettuce, the tomatoes,
I'm all of that.
yeah, the green beans.
Oh my gosh, I'll have to pick another game. I only said one.
That's your game of the year is
No,
Kingdom Come?
no. I had other games. Go on.
Oh, you have multiple.
But I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Okay, well let's just go back and forth
Okay.
then. So I got 2 ones. I'll start with my first party kind of big AAA game of the year, and then get into my true game of the year, which spoilers, a little more indie, because I'm a controversial son of a bitch. But my game of the year for kind of AAA games is Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Okay.
It's super, super good. It really, really is good. The thing that's holding it back for me is personally, I'm not a beat 'em up fan. It really is the closest thing to Super Mario Odyssey. And again, the only thing that's holding me back, I mean, it's Super Mario
There's
Odyssey
nothing
2.
holding me back.
From
Let's keep
another
playing
title.
more. Yeah.
But it's not quite as platform based as me personally with my biases would like.
Because it's 3D.
No, because it's basically Super Mario Odyssey, but more of a destruction-based thing.
Well,
where you
that's in his nature. He's Donkey
yes,
Kong.
he's Donkey Kong, and I love that. He can rip up the environment. He can kind of beat up, the world as is, and there's a huge sandbox nature to it. But as someone who never really played those Double Dragons, those Final Furies, those Streets of Rage, because I'm just I'm such a chill guy. I don't have a lot of rage in me. I'm not an angry person at all. Chase just gave me a look.
Yeah,
What do you mean by that, Chase? What do you mean by
We
that?
both went,
But when it comes to video games, the button mashing kind of punch never really appealed to me. Still doesn't. I prefer a little more finesse acrobatics when it comes to my 3D platformers. It's basically Super Mario Odyssey with a destruction sandbox little lens. 5 years in the future, there's a little bit more to it. The narrative I love. It's leaning into the original Donkey Kong lore where Pauline, originally Mario was the protagonist as Donkey Kong kidnaps his girlfriend Pauline.
Donkey Kong was evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And but here we learn he was actually friends with Pauline.
And they were just hanging out.
Yes, and that's the best part about Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I grew up with Navi, with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the obnoxious, like, hey, listen, what's up? And then, like, the worst iterations of it, like Fi with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, where it's just like an obsessive, insistent kind of guide in your ear, holding your hand and kind of walking you through it. At least Pauline, young little child Pauline in Donkey Kong Bonanza is, like, fun, full of spunk. She's, like, cool. And I hate children. They're the worst. But, like, Pauline is great in Donkey Kong Bonanza. And it's cool to have a little companion that, like, you're actually rooting for.
Yeah.
And it's obviously Donkey Kong. They take a lot of inspiration from the Donkey Kong Country series. Mm-hmm. They take some stuff from the original Donkey Kong type of lore from way back when Mario was just Jumpman. And Donkey Kong is an amazing spiritual successor, really a sequel to Mario Odyssey, with an emphasis on more destruction and beat 'em up kind of sandbox action, which for me personally, I am not a big kind of beat 'em up guy or like destruct the environment kind of gamer, and yet I still love this game.
Do you think it would win Game of the Year?
It's contender, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's been nominated, and rightfully so. But to me, the thing that's holding it back, and the only reason it's not my game of the year, is because Mario Odyssey at the end of the day
is better.
I do prefer. I gotta be honest. But an amazing game. Nintendo did a great job as far as making the best by far. And I love Rare. I will lick Rare's sweet butthole all day long, as I have many times in this podcast.
He has.
I have. It is better than Donkey Kong 64. Much better than Donkey Kong 64. The true 3D version of Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Bonanza. An amazing game, my second favorite game of the year, and my number one AAA title for game of the year, because they'll never give it to an indie title, because let's be honest here.
They won't. I am going to go indie, though, for my next one.
Okay.
There is a game that I've streamed many a time, and it's so fun to play with friends. The animation style is so cute. The proximity chat and world interactions are just like prime for comedy and streaming and making clips and stuff. Like, it was made to be streamed and then clipped into things. It's just so funny. And that title is Peak. That's right. The climbing co-op game that you play with your friends, where you play as Boy Scouts, campers, Girl Scouts, whose plane crashes on an island. And you have to climb a mountain to get to the helicopter to be evac'd out of the island. But little do you know, it's actually 3 islands. No, 4 islands? 3 islands. 3 islands? Anyway, they just added a new level. But basically, your interactions are to interact with like objects. You can hold things. Some people have a backpack. You can like hold things in your backpack and use these objects. They all can help you or hurt you or help others or hurt others. And it is co-op. Like you help your friends. You can grab their hand and like help them climb and stuff. You have a stamina bar. Like, it's really simple mechanics. But the environment is out to get you. It's dangerous. The different levels, like the jungle level, has these thorny vines that will harm you, and like mushrooms that explode spores on you and make you fall asleep. The ice level, obviously, you're freezing. There's these like wind gusts.
What place on earth is this?
There are many different islands.
Yeah.
The root level, that's a new one, is like a magical mushroom forest. It's really fun.
Yeah, we're just gonna get these kids stoned as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
If you eat some of the mushrooms, you get high. You have
Video games.
psychedelic visions.
Yeah.
But it's just so cute. And the more you do and explore in the game and the further you progress as well, you get badges. You get badges for your little Boy Scout vest. And you unlock new clothes and like silly objects and facial expressions.
So like you might die, but you'll become an Eagle Scout by the end.
Yes.
Which, like, you know what?
There's a badge for dying. There's a badge for eating the psychedelic mushroom. Man, it is.
Take notes, Boy Scouts of America.
Take notes, boy.
Yeah.
Young children. I feel like I'm doing the Key and Peele sketch where it's like, kids, you can turn into a car. Get on the highway. Run on the highway. Kids, get on your roof. You can fly. Don't.
Dream big.
Don't.
Do it.
Don't.
Sydney says to do it.
No.
Kids, do it.
But yeah, it's it got so many so many people got this game.
What kind of? I'm sorry, not to, because I don't know this game at
Yeah.
all. I'm an idiot. But what kind of game is it? Is it like a resource management game? Like
co-op climbing. I don't.
Is
even,
it like 2D, like
No, it's-
getting over it with Bennett Foddy type of thing?
Hold on,
or-
I have to show Marcus P because he has to understand the animation style.
I love Celeste, which is all about climbing a mountain.
No, you got to think rounder.
Okay, so
think-
3D, you mean?
Yes, and also round.
Okay.
Picture a round boy. His head is so round.
Okay, fair enough.
Here we go.
So like Piggy from Lord of the Flies. Oh, okay, all right.
Look how round they are.
This reminds me of like
They're climbing.
like kind of Fall Guys-y.
It's giving.
Almost.
It's
Fall
giving
Guy-
a
Human
little.
Fall Flat. If Human Fall Flat is what it's reminding me the most of, but
You get cute little outfits.
oh, he just exploded. That
Yeah,
kid, that
that's
kid
no
just
good.
died.
That's no good. And the proximity chat is brilliant. Like, you know, when you're falling off the mountain, you just hear your friend go, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no," and then just nothing else.
I feel like a sandbox survival, you know, like something deep. And there's a lot of games like that where you're just like put on an island, Stranded Deep, and where you're like put on an island and you just have to like survive. But this is that
less,
meets Celeste meets like teamwork.
It's less resource management-y because you have such limited like pocket space. Like you really can't like, oh, I'm gonna craft, and like you don't really do any of
so
that.
it's more you pick your class and you have like
No.
you're like set. Oh no, you're
No,
just like
you're just a kid. You're just a kid who sucks.
you
suck.
know.
But you know, I've been exploring. I'm like queen of co-op lately because I stream so many co-op
Queen of
games.
co-op.
The queen of co-op.
I like that.
And I play with viewers and stuff. And there is an influx of co-op games of this sort of style where like you have to accomplish these small things. Climbing a mountain, not that small of a task, but it's
Depends
just
on the mountain.
it's just fun. And maybe it is like a post-COVID thing that's happened to our brains where we want to play like a casual style game where the stakes aren't like shooting. It's not like that. You just want to like do something silly with your friends, you know, for an hour, 2 hours, and try to earn some badges and get a silly mushroom hat, you know?
I mean, it sounds more exciting than Animal Crossing, which I've never gotten on that train, where you just like live on an island and write letters to your friends.
I did also love Animal Crossing.
Everyone's gonna fucking hate me.
Yeah,
for
I
that sake.
cannot believe you said that. Like,
But like, let's be honest
guys,
here.
I'm not with him.
I'm more of
not
a
with him.
listen. I play video games to have fun and have some action and excitement, and Animal Crossing just doesn't scratch that itch for
Hey,
me.
different games for different
Oh God,
games.
why am I killing myself here?
You're shooting yourself
I
in
had
the foot.
no reason to do that, but here we are.
I would say Peak should definitely be on some people's lists. It is so well designed, and they've done great updates. They've done amazing updates and patches, and they listen to the community is really good. I don't know if it would be Game of the Year. I honestly don't think it will be. It's a 4-person co-op game about climbing, but it's got to be on there. Maybe at least for animation. Like I hope the studio gets recognition, and they'll make some more really cool games.
So you'd say that Peak is your high watermark for the gaming year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fog rises.
Right.
The Peak fans get that. It's from Peak.
Clever.
High water mark, high fog mark.
I get it.
He did it. All right, what's another game? And I have one after.
My true game of the year.
Oh wait, I know what it's gonna be.
Make your prediction.
Metroid Prime 4?
From what I've heard, I've read the reviews, I've watched the reviews. Metroid Prime 4 is everything we had hoped for and
good.
more.
Oh, thank God.
So I would have put that as my AAA title because that's more my style than
Donkey Kong.
a beat 'em up type of.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I love 3D platformers, but it's also a beat 'em up 3D platformer. But still, Metroid Prime 4. I've been waiting for this fucking game since 2007, and we'll talk about this more in a bit. But I'm going indie because I feel like I need to lean into my pick last year for Game of the Year, which was UFO 50.
Yeah, which was a great pick.
Amazing game. Did you check it out since? Not to diverge. Okay, cool. You should.
I
It's
know.
so good, though. It's so good. And I'm still playing UFO 50, to be honest. I'm trying to get like a gold and a cherry on every game. Golly, I love that game. But I will go indie for my Game of the Year. A game that I was very hesitant to start, the original. This is a sequel to an original. I'm trying to see if you suss out what game I'm going to pick.
It's a
Interrupt me at any
sequel-
point.
oh, wait,
It's a
hold on.
sequel to an indie game.
Give me a little hint. Okay, sequel to an indie game.
A game that I was hesitant to play for a long time. I tried it a couple of times, couldn't get into it, and then the third time was the charm. Similar to the Lord of the Rings franchise. I watched Fellowship of the Rings like 3-4 times, never really got into it, and I gave it one more chance. Fell in love with the series.
Give me one more hint. It's indie. It's a sequel.
It's kind of compared only by title alone and the indiness of it all to Shovel Knight, which I also got really into this last year. It's a big hint. If you can't get it by now, I don't think you can get it.
Indie game.
But I finally gave the original a try this last year, and then bada bing, bada boom, right after I beat the original, the sequel came out. It was announced out of nowhere.
Silksong?
Thank you. Yes.
Silksong.
Well done, Sydney.
Hollow Knight. Okay, Silksong.
Well
yes.
done, Sydney. Yes, the sequel to Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Silksong. Announced 2 weeks before its release, which was an amazing. It's such a nice. Oh, we're going to talk about GTA 6 later.
It set the world on fire.
Such a palate cleanser where it was like, instead of waiting decades for a sequel like Metroid Prime 4, like GTA 6, it was just being like, hey, by the way, in 2 weeks,
it's out.
It's going to come out.
And they were like, you're welcome.
And also, it's fucking amazing. And it is amazing.
Did you finish it?
Oh my God. I haven't finished it
Okay.
yet. I just kind of started playing it because I'm an old man and I take my time and I was playing my retro stuff. But oh my goodness, yes, it's Hollow Knight, but with more rich mechanics. It feels like a sequel to the gameplay itself.
Yeah.
Where you're rewarded for playing Hollow Knight, and now it's like, okay, let's throw in these new movement mechanics, and like, it's a completely different style, but still an incredible 2D Metroidvania. And at the end of the day, as much as I love Donkey Kong Bonanza and some other AAA titles,
This is your.
I got my biases. Silksong, I think, pure gameplay wise, which is all I really care about, Silksong is my game of the year for sure.
Dude.
I think it's incredible. An achievement.
W's in the chat for Marcus.
Well, thank you, Sydney. I appreciate that. But I really, not to just lean into the indie stuff, but as someone who couldn't give a fuck about narrative, who couldn't give a fuck about graphics, anything like that, like I chose an 8-bit game last year. This year, Silksong, my game of the year.
I haven't. It is not my kind of game. I haven't played it. I know myself. I wouldn't.
Hollow Knight took me a long time to get into, but once I was in, I was in.
I've tried, Cuphead and like other things. I'm just like, I don't know if
Cuphead's so good.
I
too.
don't know if these frustrating games are meant for me. Like
My girlfriend, I've been showing her Cuphead because she loves rubber hose animation.
So frustrating. It's beautiful animation.
That's the point, and that's the thing about Hollow Knight 2.
Yeah.
Silksong, the difficulty I love.
The
It's
difficulty.
like perfect. Yes,
But
I love that challenge.
I have been watching
Yeah.
it, and my friend Kate, who is on Glass Cannon with me, she streams, and this is her type of game. Like, this is her shit, and she played Hollow Knight, and I've watched her streams, and like, incredible gameplay. Like,
Once
even
again, that flow state. That's
Dude,
what you want. That flow state.
even just to watch,
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Beautiful.
come on, and then you're like, no, it's just so close. And then there's some great moments where it's almost like downtime mini games that you can play in the world that are not these big boss battles and stuff.
I still don't know if that's a made up language that they speak or if it's just Japanese and I'm a fucking idiot.
I don't think it's Japanese. I don't think it's Japanese. I think it's like Animal Crossing.
Is that racist of me? I don't even know at this point.
I don't know.
Just that look says it all.
That's between you and your God.
All right.
Oh
boy.
But it is an incredible game. I'm gonna say, and this is partly a joke, but like partly not a joke, and I'm just saying this to get a rise out of Marcus, but it's also true. Baldur's Gate 3. Another win for Baldur's Gate 3. It's been 3 years. I saw a post.
Kind of rise out of me.
I know, he's like, the devil is coming. I saw a post that Larian had won yet another award. Award.
The voice actor?
No, what? The studio.
No. I'm leaving.
Larian Studios had won another award. I forget what it. I forget.
I
what
thought
it was
their
for.
last name was literally Studios. That's right. Larian Studios.
Larian Studios win, but they won some other award this year, 2025, for Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm like, it is the gift that keeps on giving. Like, they just...
I feel like that's a criticism of the year of 2025, not just just the
No.
year in like history of it all.
I just...
In general.
It's just such a good game. It's obviously, it's not on my radar anymore. I am still playing it, which I think speaks volumes about replayability and playing with friends and doing new campaigns. But it was announced that there will be another Baldur's Gate game, Baldur's Gate 4, but it won't be Larian Studios, because they took a hard stance and they were like, no, this is it. We're not making a sequel. We're not going to Game of Thrones this. Like, this is going to be good, and this is how it is. But then, of course, Wizards of the Coast, the owners of the Dungeons and Dragons franchise and IP, were like, we're going to make it. So now
They're like a playing card company.
Well,
aren't they?
Wizards of the Coast is D&D. Well, now they own a ton of shit.
They made like the I don't know. I don't even. It's not my world. But Wizards of the Coast, aren't they the ones that do the Pokemon cards and stuff? At least the main selling.
They might own. They might own them now. I mean, they are huge. They are a conglomerate now in the gaming sphere.
Yeah. Are they? I mean, what do they do for gaming?
Dungeons and Dragons.
But no, I mean like video games.
Oh no, nothing.
Exactly.
But that's why I'm very concerned.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we are going to make the Baldur's Gate new game, and I'm like, no, don't do that. No. Like, Larian Studios made it
right
because they're Larian Studios, and they made Divinity and like Divinity Original Sin 2, and like they know how to make
I'm very
video
skeptical.
games.
It's like with Terminator 2, in my opinion, the best sequel movie of all time.
Agree.
But it had James Cameron as the director. It had Linda Hamilton, the star.
Yeah, like
it had Robert Furlong, which he was only in Terminator 2, but Arnold Schwarzenegger in both. And with the third sequel, Rise of the Machines, you lose James Cameron, you lose Linda Hamilton, you only keep Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was not very well received.
No,
to say the least. So they're just going off of the name alone, is what that sounds like.
they're going off their IP because they used the D&D
as if they
system.
think we're stupid.
But also, like, the reason the game was so good wasn't because it was Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, that's not why the game was good. It was easier gameplay, I would say, than Divinity Original Sin 2, which is its own proprietary, like, action economy. But boy howdy, I don't know. So
that's like making a new Mario game, but they're like, oh, but it's not Nintendo or Shigeru Miyamoto. It's Randy Pitchford with Gearbox is making a new Mario game, and that it's even less than that because at least Randy Pitchford has made a bunch of great video games, or at least produced a bunch of. It's like, yeah, instead of the new Mario being made by Nintendo, it's being made by Mattel.
Well, it's like,
who is like known for their Barbie fucking products.
Right, and then Mattel gets on the mic and they're like, we also made Mario dolls.
Yeah.
So I think
we know what we're doing.
I think we know a
just
thing
trust
about.
us.
I think we know a thing about Mario.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, I think I don't know. That's bizarre to me.
I'm nervous about it. I just wanted to throw Baldur's Gate 3 in there because I think it's funny, but like that is something I'm not necessarily looking forward to for who knows when it's not going to be 2026. But speaking of 2026 though, should we hold our...
Well, we're running out of time.
I know.
So I think we should maybe hype the next episode a little bit because I think we're going to be talking a lot about our anticipated
games.
Oh, I was going to say I don't. There's
What's
not
another word
that ends with that? I set myself up for failure. But
stick around.
Yeah.
We got to stop talking because we have to talk to Avori.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Let's talk. Let's save this. Let's save our our games that we're
Anticipation
excited
for
about
the next year.
for next episode.
For next episode, yeah.
And stick around. We're going to talk to Avery in just a minute about the Esports Awards. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're going to talk. Yeah, because she went to the Esports Awards.
She went to the Esports
right?
Awards. We'll get a
Not to be
first-hand
confused
account.
with the Game Awards.
Different. And we'll talk about that too.
We can talk about the competition. We're not contractually tied to either.
Yeah.
But anyway, stick around. Coming up next on
Next Level Play. Now we're back, and we have a very special guest with us. We announced it at the top of the show.
We did.
And now she's here. Avori Strib, everybody. Woo!
Woo! Can I cheer for myself? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'm cheering because I'm excited to be back.
If you can't cheer for yourself, how the hell can you cheer for anybody
Who
else?
can you cheer for?
Yeah.
Sorry if also we're looking in our cameras, but we're also looking slightly down because we have Avery calling in. I wish you were here in New York. I wish we could hang out in person again. But this will have to do for now.
I know. I miss it, actually. I love visiting New York. I was supposed to be there about a month ago, and the event that I was going to do got canceled. So I was really sad because I love visiting.
Who do I
Jealous.
gotta call?
Yeah.
Shake up a little bit.
do I gotta
I'm
call?
the big tough man.
Bring Avery back to New York. But
Hulking out.
okay, we have to catch up though because you were on. Oh boy. Okay, so you were on Next Level Play. We got to interview you. Hosted season 5, Battle for the Rose. You have been so busy though outside of the studio. What have you been up to? Like, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, so I don't know why it took me this long, but I started a new YouTube channel that I'm really excited about that's just like specifically gaming. I think one of the weird things about being on reality TV and being a gamer at the same time is that my audience diversified so much to where these very specific like algorithmic social media platforms don't like that.
Yeah.
And so I had to diversify my audience, which like I love it because I have 2 different places I can go for 2 different topics, but it's very strange to have to like segment out my followers. I never thought about that in that way before, but if I post reality TV stuff, the reality TV people like it and my gamer people are like, "What is this? We don't care about this. We just want to see video games."
Yeah.
And then if I, vice versa. So it's weird. I've had to like kind of adapt to these algorithms, but I'm really enjoying making more content. So,
Yeah.
no complaints there.
Yeah, I feel you. It's really strange. Like everybody wants you to be everything. They want you to be the jack of all trades. And I feel like especially on reality television, one of your biggest pulls is how multifaceted you are. Like you're such a chameleon. But then yeah, the algorithms hate it. And I feel you in the same way. Like when I post video game content, my crossover Twitch followers, like it. But then literally everybody else from like the board game and TTRPG community are like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's weird. It's weird. And I did see your clip the other day, by the way. We have to play together because
Okay, so Marcus
clip. Yeah. Fill me in.
of Ark Raiders, which Marcus,
it's so fun.
it's addicting.
I'm an 80-year-old man. I don't know what you want from me
I
here.
told Marcus
I'm
about-
collecting frisbees that get collected in my yard as I yell at them.
You
from my
really are
porch.
like a curmudgeon old man.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know
Marcus,
it.
have you been living under a rock? Like, how do you not know about Ark Raiders already?
I'm like promoting like Dino Crisis and games from 1996 here in the chat. So in the chat, here I am.
Avery, have you been playing Ark Raiders?
I've been camping all of the extraction points with sticky nades.
You-
It's been a blast.
Ark Raiders, great movie. I mean, with Steven Spielberg as the director, Harrison Ford.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I was playing last night until 1 a.m. because, like I said, extremely addicted. You're like, one more round, one more drop. I was on with friends, and one of my friends used to cast for Smite. And like, I mean, we all played League and stuff, and a lot of toxicity in some of those games. And Ark is so new that there's 2 paths. You either go in being friendly role player, you're like, I'm here for the fun, or you go in to camp, to murder, to plant grenades on extraction buttons, you know.
I mean, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
My friend John literally said as we played last night, he was like, you know, does anybody like camp at these sites or anything, at the drop sites, and like just wait? And I was like, nah, I haven't seen that yet. Literally, you.
Okay, calling you out. Okay.
Look, I want you to introduce me to these people who drop in and like play nice, because I have never come across someone like that. Last night I was playing and this guy was just screaming, like screeching like a pig would screech, okay? Rolling around, and he was doing it the whole time. So we found out where his voice was, and we came and we killed a squad, obviously, because like that's what we do. But I have not come across nice people in the game. I don't know what lobbies you're queuing into, but I sure would love to join them and ruin
Calling
them.
out the player base.
No,
I like
no.
it. I feel like it's a squeal if it's a pig. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah.
No, I have to say, I mean, Marcus, you got to watch some clips because it is such a new game, and like they're patching things all the time, and there's been like some fun bugs, and they've already like patched them. But there has been some really tense, but like sweet moments where you'll run into another group, like a trio, or if you're playing duos, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, like we're chill," and you're like, "Okay, yeah, like we're chill," and then they're like, "Do you want to go kill a bastion or like a bombardier, like a big robot?" And you need more than one person to do that. Like you have to kind of team up and like help each other.
Bait and yellow.
So you're like, well, here's what's going to happen. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill me on the way. We're going to go there. We're going to kill the thing together. Then you're going to kill me and take all the loot. Or the worst outcome, we go there, we kill it together. GG's, everybody. We all get loot. GG's. We go to extract, and they kill you at the extraction site when then they take all your loot. But I will say, on all maps of all the gin joints in all the world, I went to Stellamontis, which is like murder hobo capital of this game. Met up with a group, trios nonetheless. Killed the bastion. Went to the extraction site, and I was waiting. I was just like,
kill the bastard for a second.
Killed the bastard. Killed the bastion. And they were like, we should extract together because it's safer, you know? And I was like, yeah, it's safe. It's safer. So we all went, and we're all like standing. We're all like, okay, I pressed the button.
As soon as you put your guard down, hooked ya.
But the magic of this game is like anything could happen. And then we all extracted. We all did it. There was no bloodshed. It was like really sweet. And I ended my night on that note. I was like, you know what? No more.
You're not going to give them a chance to take advantage of
It must just be you. It must just be you. I don't know. Maybe it's the voice changer that I have in the game or something, but people do not trust me.
I guess Sydney's just way more likable than Avery, I guess.
Are you doing the voice changer?
Honestly. Oh, yeah. I sound like an old man.
Oh, my God. Marcus, you have to check out this game just for this alone. There's a beta voice modder where you can make your voice like a female or male voice.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's like fucked up good.
Do you think it's maybe that you have like a voice that people assume are like, not to make it super gender specific, but like that men are imitating like a woman, and that you're just like, hey,
you went there.
I went there. I went there. But I'm asking.
Change this name to the canceled podcast.
Please.
Marcus.
The audience hates me enough already. I have nothing to lose.
No.
But I'm curious if it's like Avery, they're sussing out being like, hey, Avery is like, we're going to attack her because she's this like young, attractive woman. Sydney, you're just faking it because you're using this like moderate alto kind of like voice changer thing.
It goes either way.
Because my normal voice, I'm an old man on this game regardless. I can use the voice changer and be like, what? What's going on? Which is the same thing that I'm going to be doing normally.
It goes either way. I don't use the voice modder. I'm whatever. I just play.
She uses the voice modder, but they suss them out apparently.
But even as a woman, like sometimes I feel like I talk in the game and people don't shoot me, probably because they're like, it's a girl, whatever, or they immediately shoot me. Because
I was going to say
girl.
The latter.
One time I was like joking around. I got on Proc's chat. I was already downed and I was just like, no, don't. I have kids. No, please. And the guy walks over and he's like, they're my kids now, bitch. And he just punched me. So it's like, it's fun.
I love it.
People joke around. Like you get mad, but it's an extraction shooter. Like you can't get that mad.
I like the perspective. I feel like if I put the voice changer on, I could be like, hey, look at me. I'm super kawaii.
Yeah.
A lady. Look at me. I have
And they would shoot.
ovaries.
They would shoot you.
Look at me.
No,
yeah,
they would-
probably.
they
They'd
would
probably
shoot
suss
you.
that out.
They would
I'm
shoot
not
you.
a very good actor.
Avery,
I'll be honest.
we have to play. We have to play.
Yes, I'm so down. Now that we've gone on that tangent,
Board wipe.
I'm
Board wipe.
sorry.
We could talk about Ark Raiders all day, and I did talk about it earlier in this episode. But more importantly, on a wider spectrum of games, you were just at the Esports Awards.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Do you want to get into it,
Yeah.
or like do you want to get into it?
No, I want to
or do you
ignore
want-
it
or do you-
completely and
or do you
not
want to
talk
get
about it.
into it?
Okay.
I mean, you.
I
want to
get into it.
Well,
Well,
let's-
6'7".
Let's 6'7".
What are you,
let's-
12? Both of you? What the
Let's
fuck's
start.
going
We're
on?
playing Ark Raiders. Of course we're
Okay,
12.
Mr. Skibbity, Ohio. Okay, I want to know how much dedicated wham is on the Minecraft server. Okay.
Hello, princess.
Wait,
Okay.
I grew up on Tim and Eric. I got no response to that brain rot, honestly.
Okay, we're gonna have Avery on for this episode and obviously for another episode. So let's get into it, and then we can slowly get into it with
Okay.
what's going on. Yeah. So I want to hear all about it.
Let's drown us with dopamine before we have to
Perfect.
Yeah.
cure ourselves from the fentanyl overdose.
Yeah. So the high
Of this
before
brain
the
rot.
high before the low.
Yeah, let's get real hyped up.
Okay, so this year for the Esports Awards, they drove us to the venue in limos. Hey.
They're like stretch
okay, and-
limos
and
or like modern day limos?
Oh yeah.
Where-
Like nice limos.
Where
like
was
nice limos?
where was the Esports Awards this year?
It was in Vegas, and it was also in Vegas last year. So it was in the HyperX Arena.
Oh,
You
shit.
know, everything is big and crazy in Vegas, so you got to get in, get out.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Agree. Hard agree. I was in Vegas this summer for the first time for a board game thing, and I was like, this is insane, and it was built for insane people.
Yeah, as an old
yeah.
man, I can't quite relate, but
Well,
I'm sure.
once you lose all your money, there's nothing else to do. So,
Fair.
True. True. But yeah, it was awesome. My favorite thing about red carpets is always the fashion. So I had to go full out on the red carpet. It was in the HyperX Arena, which is beautiful and it's so modern. And I feel like people can't see the beauty of how like updated and sleek and modern this venue is if you're not there. Like if you look it up online, it does not look as cool as it really is in person. So the crazy thing about the Esports Awards this year is that they somehow synced it up to the same time as F1. So I ended up at like this exclusive F1 after party somehow and like got to meet some of the drivers and I didn't even know who they were. And then I got home from F1 and I told my best friend and she's a huge fan. And she was like, what? You got to meet them? And I was like, look, I didn't even know who they were when I met them, but this is cool. So I watched my first ever F1 race.
oh my gosh.
And I mean, I watched it on the TV because I
Yeah.
didn't go to the event, but I think it was cool to have like met a couple of them and then watch it because I'm like, oh, okay, like, yeah.
You were
I
the one that
understand.
was at 120 miles an hour going through the like Las
Yeah.
Vegas Strip, and
yeah.
It's
yeah.
more like 300 miles an hour. But
exactly.
yeah.
I'm sure your husband loved that. Yeah, that must have been great for all parties involved. Yeah.
I wonder, did you tell them when you met them, were you like, I'm here for something else?
I didn't really say much, to be honest. I was just smile and wave. Hi, nice to meet you. I was like, I hope they don't know that I'm like literally a gamer and
Yeah.
I'm definitely not supposed to be here.
Dude, I wonder if like the esports driving gamers were like losing their minds that there was a crossover because they were just like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this is perfect for my brain.
When worlds collide.
When
you
worlds
laugh so
collide.
hard, you
I mean-
think you've died.
Vegas has been huge. I mean, Magic the Gathering also just had one of their biggest cons in Vegas. It was starting right when I was leaving from my con that I went to for tabletop role playing games, and everything was like back to back to back to back. And I feel like though Vegas is not necessarily like the city for me, it is amazing for large conventions because it's all indoors. The places are built out to be Like Caesar's Palace. I went to Caesar's Palace. Holy shit. That place is insane. It is made to, you're forever made to like live indoors and be in the lap of luxury.
Oh
and
yeah,
just,
they don't have windows there.
there's no way, yeah, or it's like fake windows.
You spoke about your con in Vegas. My con in Vegas was 3-card Monty. It didn't go too well. I made like $20 though, so I'm pretty happy about it.
I played craps, and I've never lost $100 faster in my life. I might as well have held $100 out of a car window on the highway and let go of it. It was so fast.
Wait, I have a story really quickly.
Please.
So this is definitely one that your viewers are gonna love. I was contacted after doing Netflix to do another small reality TV series, and it was in Vegas, and it was me and 3 other ex-reality TV stars, or Netflix reality TV stars, and we were asked to come learn bubble craps because the guy who was organizing the reality TV show thought that he had figured out a code to how to win. And so he got a bunch of sponsors, people to donate over $100,000. And we went in there to see how much money we could make off of $100,000 of bubble craps. We were in Vegas for a week. We did all of this training where we were basically sitting in this Airbnb in front of a whiteboard. He was teaching us the strategy, when to hit the button. And then from there, we did our first test run. We took $10,000 and we went to different bubble craps machines in different places and tested which one works the best on our strategy, because some of them pop up higher, some of them like fling to the right or the left, or like the bounce on it is different. And we found our machine. It was in the Aria. Okay. So we go there for day number 1 of heisting the casino.
Oh my God.
And this is like a guy from MIT, right? And I started to notice about like 3 days into recording, this guy's definitely got a screw loose, but sometimes that's genius.
Yes.
Like sometimes people that have a screw loose are genius.
But most of
And
the
sometimes-
time.
And sometimes they just got to screw loose and whatever.
Yeah.
So we go day 1, we take in like $10 to $20,000 and we make money. We made $6,000. So we get to day number 7 and we're like, okay, today is the day. Each of us walk in, there's 4 players, okay? Each of us walk in with a stash of $25K in our satchel.
This is stressing me out. This is like stressing me out.
I'm walking through the casino and I'm like, oh my gosh, no one knows I'm freaking loaded right now. Like I've got so much money and I'm holding it in my satchel here. And I'm like, okay, act casual, act casual. Walk up to the bubble craps. We sit down. Immediately, within an hour, we lose $27,000. The guy who's running the event makes a phone call. He walks back over to the table and he goes, guys, we got to call it. The sponsors aren't going to let us finish this. It never aired. Nothing ever came of it. But I just think it's the funniest story ever because I don't know.
So stressed out by this entire thing. Avery, when I say like I was like 400 maximum when I went to Vegas. I was like, I'm not spending more than that. And I lost it all. Like I lost it all.
Do you know what I do for a living? I mean, again, Next Level Play podcast, amazing. I'm very thankful for it. I love the Next Level Play podcast, but I am the voice host producer of a social casino game called Blackjack Live. You can censor that if you want. I don't care. They don't pay me enough to promote it. But regardless, social casino games are my bread and butter, and the house always wins.
The house always also
fucking
sorry.
wins.
I mean, he sounds very intelligent, and this sounds like there are ways. Yes, like machines are machines, but
I mean, when a screw is loose, the roller coaster is a little more exciting until things go wrong.
Until something
and then
goes
it
wrong.
literally goes off the rails,
but
which
bubble
is
craps.
It's like,
that's insane.
I know.
and craps is the worst bet at the casino. I gotta put that
That's
out
not
there
true.
with my.
That's
it is.
statistically not true.
Statistically, it is.
No, statistically,
craps. No, craps is like 93%
No.
RTP.
No.
I know my shit. Blackjack's the best bet. Baccarat's the next. I'm a tournament poker player.
Roulette.
Because I will.
Put it all on green.
Roulette's bad. Roulette and craps are the worst bets at the casino. Other than slots are a totally different category. Slots
Yeah.
are the worst shot.
Bubble
But
craps, though, like
bubble
not
craps
even,
is even worse
that's
than
even
regular table
worse.
craps.
That's insane.
I
But
know.
the fact that
He
they
had
thought
this
they
whole-
figured out bubble craps is, I'm sorry. As soon as you said that, I was like, he does not know what
I
he's
wish I
talking
could
about.
see the whiteboard,
Yeah.
Avery, like the drawings.
I'll tell you what he was doing. Like, the thing is, we were all sketched out because we were like, this isn't illegal, right? Like,
No,
what we're doing
it's like
isn't
counting
illegal. And
cards.
he's like, no, like you can try and figure it out, but like it's still a risk, which like obviously we still lost. So it's not, but they were definitely sketched out by us. And his whole strategy was if you press the button on certain numbers, it statistically flips to certain numbers. So what this guy actually did before we arrived in Vegas, he was there for 2 weeks and he was sitting at bubble craps tables just watching people, and he had a probability counter.
Sure.
So every time it would like flip on a 4 or a 3 or like a whatever number it would flip on, he would calculate the probability that it would land on the number that it needed to land on.
Right.
I feel like
So-
I'm talking to the people who play our game with blackjack. I'm sorry. 100, 200, 300 is not a statistical advantage.
Right.
You need thousands and thousands of hands, or in this
Oh,
case,
no.
spins, in order to get. He got 300 fucking spins on the bubble craps and thought, oh, I got it figured out. This guy does not have a
no.
101 college education in statistics, because statistics you need thousands of situations to actually get.
How many did he have?
Marcus.
I'm
he
driving.
had
It's driving me
over-
nuts. It's driving me nuts. I'm sorry.
How many
I'm
did he have,
listening,
Avery? Tell him.
Marcus, he had over like 100,000. Like he had been studying. He went to Vegas. He took multiple trips to Vegas and spent tens of thousands, probably even $100,000 on trips to Vegas to go watch tables. He had an entire booklet of, I mean, he's an MIT grad. Like this is his field.
I mean, a lot of
That's
people
why
are
we
legacy.
Kind of trusted him.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
don't have
mean-
to argue against this person.
Yeah,
He
no, I'm
did it.
gonna argue
I
against
did it.
him.
Clearly it
I'm
didn't
sh-
work, but I
I'm
will
sure
say,
he
like,
claims thousands of examples, blah, 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 blah. But they also got the eye in the sky where they're like, oh, wait, this person's been watching our machines
right.
and found an exploit. Let's just adjust
Tune the machine.
the calibration of the machine to make it pop a
regardless.
little less. And it's so
Regardless.
easy to fix.
100%.
You know?
I think that's what happened because we won $6,000 and we all came back to the same table
Yeah.
the next
Right.
day.
Exactly.
And yeah, the funny thing was, again, he had a screw loose, but I think he was mad at us because we didn't like time it correctly. And I was like,
If he's claiming
"Whoa."
that he spent hundreds of thousands, but then pulled the plug
Yeah.
after spending 4 digits or 5 digits even based on a loss, then I'm a little skeptical. That's all I'm
is
saying.
so-
Let's
He
just say
if he needed sponsors to get to 10,000, but he claims he spent 100,000 to get there, I'm a little skeptical. I'm sorry. Am I crazy? Maybe. I'm gonna
No,
stop talking.
he was crazy. I haven't talked to him since, and I don't feel bad saying anything about him because he is crazy.
Probably a
Hundreds
good-
turn to hundreds of thousands when you're a little delusional. That's all I'm trying to
We
say.
have
as far as
Yeah.
hands.
we have digressed into Vegas chat.
I'm sure he spent 6 figures
wait,
on his trips to Vegas
was-
to get his data. I'm sure.
This was reality TV, though. Like, come on. This
Well,
was
that's-
a failed reality TV show that I was on, you know?
Yes.
Hey, that footage still exists.
public-
Hopefully, it'll get used in the
This,
future.
I
That's
think
all I'm
people
saying.
would find this so fascinating too, like the amount of reality TV projects that are started and not finished. Fascinating. Like, it's great to hear the behind the scenes stuff because this is truly so fascinating from your perspective, having been on, like a very highly produced, big budget Netflix reality TV show, to something like this where it's like, that'll never see the light of day. That will never see the light of day.
It could.
Oh, I don't think so.
No,
Pick it
the whole
up.
point
I'm
was
fascinated now. I'm invested.
I know, now
wanna
you're
see
like, I
this.
want to look this guy up.
I want to see the glorious failure or glorious success. Either way.
I'm pretty sure he posted some like short forms on social
I'm
media.
sure
So I'll
yeah,
send
that'll-
you
Get that content
I'll
out.
send you that, but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep that deep in the web.
With our remaining time, and we can talk about this on next episode too, obviously.
If you come back.
But I do, yes, are you going to come back? Are you going to come back tomorrow?
I'm always down to come back.
Yeah, so with our remaining time, I do want to hear more about the Esports Awards. So it's in this amazing location, really, really nice. The red carpet was really fun. The awards themselves, and here's the thing. I have never been to an in-person awards show. When I've done sort of journalism on it, unfortunately, it was all during like the COVID time. So I went to the really strange E3 and PAX like online award show for journalists, which was like not fun. We just kind of got like,
Interesting.
we got videos earlier than the public, and I was like, okay. But I feel like the award show itself must be pretty entertaining. They have you sitting there for how long? How long is the award show?
Well, Sydney, this is a can of worms you're opening right now.
Oh.
Very big can of worms you're
Oh, boy.
opening.
Crack it open.
Minnesota boy
Crack
and me
it
is
open.
excited to
We
go
have-
fishing.
We have time to crack open this can of worms?
We can tease it at least.
Yeah, why don't you tease it? We have like a minute left.
Okay.
So
Start
give
the
us,
can a little bit.
Give us a cliffhanger.
Yeah, let the air out.
Okay. So last year, the Esports Awards for the first year was bought by Saudi Arabia, and they pumped so much money into the award ceremony. I mean, they booked out the entire lobby
I know about
of
this.
one of the venues in Vegas. I can't remember which hotel it was, but the entire lobby was a red carpet. We had the guy who literally does like the glam bot, you know, that big camera that like swoops around for
Yes.
like the biggest red carpets in Hollywood was there. Like it was amazing. We walked in, everyone got an assigned table. I was front and center. I was so happy. I was like table 2. So it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I was 2. So I was front and center. I was sitting there with my little outfit. You know, I love my red carpets. And I was watching the ceremony. The guy on stage was speaking. He gave like a little shout out to me. It was so cool. And then I presented an award with PJ or Overt Flow on socials. And then after that, I competed in a little Samsung tournament, and it was really fun. A huge event, lasted 4 hours long. It was amazing. There were like over 400 to 500 people there of huge stature, like the largest names in esports you can imagine.
Wow.
Golf, wrestling,
Oh,
video
no.
games.
East.
They
Oh,
found their niche. I'm sorry. They're trying to buy as many sports as they can. They're going to find their market. That oil money speaks for itself.
But
I'm not
that's-
trying to be culturally insensitive, but like
no, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they had
Saudi Arabian money is taking over
bought out
sports
esports.
wherever
But
they
wait,
can.
So
Hold on.
yeah, what
Please,
is the
correct
what
me.
is the other
Check
shoe
me.
that's dropping this year?
It goes significantly downhill from here.
Okay.
So it's possible that the Esports Awards will no longer be in the United States, because this year the Esports Awards was recorded 3 days prior. There were only 100 people in the venue. The red carpet was at least one fifth of the size it was in previous years. There was no money really pumped into this event, and we all gathered in a small room of, like I said, 100 people, and we watched it on TV. There were English subtitles to the Saudi Arabia people grabbing the trophies off of the shelf and explaining the event.
Wow.
So I
think-
am totally, look, I love culture. Okay. Like I travel the world. My husband is from a different country. So it's not about that for me, but I'm like, it does make me a little sad because I like having things in America that I can attend. That was one of the biggest, best events, like even before Saudi bought it. That was something that I looked forward to going to every year, that I was a part of, kind of supporting them as they grew. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't have an American awards ceremony for esports anymore. Like it's
This
not even
is
going to be in America now.
Very.
I'm just a little sad. I'm a little sad.
I mean, and that's not to say like esports is, global. Like there are teams out
Yeah.
of Japan, China,
yeah.
like
I'd say
Saudi
it's-
Yeah.
Arabia,
not
France.
American at all, if anything. Like
Yeah, it's
European and Japanese teams are
very
huge, yeah.
international and very European. But at the same time, there can be an esports award show that happens in Europe or happens in
Yeah.
the Middle East. Like it is unfortunate that the one that is in the U.S. that people who live in the U.S. or Canada or Mexico could like easier.
Come to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is kind
Yeah.
of that's very interesting.
But it's similar to those
Yeah.
esports teams that got all this funding before the market was actually there.
And yeah.
And I think this is a
But
good
hey-
way to kind of segue into our next episode, because I got a lot to say about the award shows of gaming that has been overhyped before the market's actually been there.
Yeah, I'd love a last word from you, Avery, before
Yes.
we have to sign off, just to leave us before we go to next episode and keep talking about this. But any last thoughts? I feel like you wanted to say something.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, hey, if they wanna pay for us to go out to Saudi, I'm down.
Right. Like
I'm down. As long as I keep getting to go, like, expenses paid, I'm down.
for
I
real.
mean, a lot of stand-up comedians agreed to that, and they're getting a lot of flack nowadays. So
Well, there
just be
was-
careful, Avery.
there
I'm
was
just
the-
saying.
there
I
was
don't
that
know,
whole- there
not
was
to get
that whole
political
thing.
Hey,
here.
I love traveling, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind traveling.
So that
I
means
don't
you
mind-
support the Saudi Arabian government 100%.
There's
right?
there's a difference though, like you said. I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that out. There's a difference between having an event in another country for esports and having a U.S. based esports event that is now becoming a non-U.S. esports award show. Very interesting, and I would love to hear more about it. We'll have to see you next episode. Please come back. Say yes.
Okay, fine.
Yay! Okay, let us.
With my arm.
We got to jump to our tier list now, but Avery will be back. We have so much to talk about, not only more about the Esports Awards, but the gaming awards in general, and what is... Cut to the tier list.
Don't cry.
What's that sound?
It's time for a tier list.
That's right.
This is a little different tier list because we're talking about hidden gems, so
Yeah, this is a very
positive.
personal and positive. I feel like
Yeah.
these are games, hidden gem games that we think maybe you haven't heard of, or maybe you have heard of but you've never tried them, or maybe they're just old and you've never played them because they were made a long time ago.
Ahead of their
and
time.
We love them.
Influential without
Influential.
you knowing about it type of thing. Yeah.
Do you have one you want to kick off with?
Oh boy. Yeah, as a Resident Evil fan, teaser for the next episode of what I'm hyped for next year. I just gave it away. But I think the original Dino Crisis for PlayStation 1 came out at the same time as Resident Evil 3. It's a very classic. Regina is a great kind of feminine heroine, if you will, not the drug, although my drug of choice, because, yeah, it's awesome to play kind of a survival horror-esque Resident Evil built game on the same original Resident Evil engine, but with dinosaurs, which are freaking terrifying, you know? It's like, there's never been a true horror dinosaur movie. You know, Jurassic Park is terrifying and a great horror movie, but it's still Steven Spielberg. It's still PG at the end of the day. And if you want to explore that with a rated R kind of lens, Dino Crisis is for you. It's all the horror of original Resident Evil, all the resource management, all of the good stuff that you classic Resident Evil fans, all two of you out there, like me, would enjoy. I love Dino Crisis. I really think it's due for a remake. The sequels leaned more into the action, much like Jurassic Park. But yeah, a hidden gem. People don't talk about the original Dino Crisis too much anymore. It was recently re-released on PlayStation Plus, and I think it's great. Again, as someone who really grew up on the original survival horror-esque Resident Evil games, is the only true game that's an alternative to Resident Evil. But instead of zombies, it's dinosaurs, which will rip your throat out in 2 seconds, which is more scary. That's
kind of fun.
Yeah, as far as escalating the horror, I feel like dinosaurs, velociraptors, T-Rexes versus slow-moving.
I'm going to add a hidden gem that is so different from what you just said. The movies. A Lionhead release, and I think Activision then released it in 2005. It's a PC video game, business sim, where you create a movie lot. You become like a movie production mogul, you make a movie lot, and then you can actually make movies in the game with actors who you like hire. And then you can export those movies like onto your computer, like you set scenes up, you make the actors have actions and do things. It's insane. And then the sort of tycoon part of it is you build up your studio lot and you make all the different buildings. You can make your actors get like plastic surgery, and like it was an insane early 2000s game that really...
Never heard of this.
Oh, it's insane. It hones in on what the early 2000s was in terms of like celebrity-minded things, but in like a game tycoon for your PC. I still have my original game and my original discs, and it's part of my plan to at some point, maybe this winter, try to stream this game
Yeah,
and see
please.
if
Good luck.
see if it holds up. at all. I'm concerned. I'm like worried about what is hidden within this game.
I have a goldfish memory, so I thought this was like a horror tier list for a second, and I was like, yeah, it's terrifying to try to produce like
A film.
a new film
With no
like
money.
a limited budget.
And it starts, I think it starts in like the 1950s, and then you go
wow.
up to like the 2000s.
Do you have to like suck up to Roger Corman?
There's a lot of sucking up.
Hopefully not to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, hopefully no. See, again, I'm worried about what's in this game. I played it as a teenager, but hidden gem. It's called The Movies. And it's a Lionhead Studios, and it was published by Activision. So check it out, or don't.
I like it. I'm gonna kind of continue that trend as far as like. Well, I'm gonna give two quick ones that I'm a big fan of. Beyond Good and Evil and the original Psychonauts, which Psychonauts 2 came out a little bit ago.
Psychonauts is so
yeah.
good.
As far as like 3D platformer-esque games,
Yeah.
really, really good in an era where people were sick of 3D platformers, but it was hitting what creatively could have been the peak. Original IPs with great 3D platformer mechanics. Both of them are amazing. Beyond Good and Evil, a little different, but continuing the trend of games that were ahead of their time to be like a pioneer of a genre. I'm going to throw out Cave Story, which I think a lot of people haven't played.
Oh, yeah.
Those that are friends of Metroidvanias, like what we talked about a lot this episode, Hollow Knight, excuse me. Cave Story is amazing. It's like, it's a shooter, a 2D shooter, but also a Metroidvania, and really kind of set the stage for really, really epic, ambitious indie titles. A lot of people don't understand how good they have it with their Hades 2s, their Silksongs, their modern-day indie Metroidvanias. Cave Story really was the first to set that path and is amazing, and it still holds up. I genuinely believe that. It's available on like all platforms to this day. So
check that one out. Even though it's not my game of choice for those types of games, I'll check it out, because if it's an OG, I always like to pay my dues.
Really, really good.
And I'll throw two more in, and then I think we got to wrap it up. But I'm going to throw in, these are newer ones. These aren't retro, but Wildermyth is a multiplayer online game that is like a board game, tabletop-based, sort of 2D, almost 3D. It's very interesting, but it's like a storytelling, choice-making, combat, and then legacy game where you can continue your adventure and like retire old characters or have like sons and daughters who continue the story.
In a sequel or in like the same game? New game plus type situation.
I think it's like a new game that remembers your old game.
Okay. These are hidden gems for me too, so I'm like...
Wildermyth is great. It's a really cute... It looks cutesy, and you might set it aside and be like, oh, that's not like a serious game. It's cutesy. It has great mechanics. The storytelling is really fun. It's always something different. The writers who wrote the game, and there's all different writers for each sort of like story. And then the combat is also great. You have to be strategic. It's like, square based, like hex based. You move around. You only have so many actions. Your character grows in strength and can get like better weapons and stuff.
Wintermint. That's my favorite flavor of gum.
Wildermyth, not winter mint. Come on. So Wildermyth, check that out. It's not that old. And then my last one, very new game, still in beta, Expedition into Darkness. I played it when it came out with like a play test. Then they shut down the play test to keep working on the game, and they're doing another beta test, I think this month, in the winter. And hopefully the game will come out maybe next year in 2026, not sure. But it is a true dungeon crawler. You try to go through these dungeons, you fight these horrible monsters, you're like medieval big boys, and if you die, you lose everything.
Permadeath.
Permadeath.
My favorite gum flavor.
And you start over. Permadeath, my favorite flavor of soup. But yeah, so Expedition into Darkness seems really cool. I think it's a hidden gem of that style of game. It seems like it has a lot of potential. I'm putting my foot out there, though, because I don't know. They're still working on the game. A lot of things could change. But in the playtest that I did, I was like, ooh, this feels like a good one. This feels like a goodie that might become something really cool. So I felt like it was a hidden gem.
I'll send you off with a little hype for the next episode. Rockstar, before they made their Grand Theft Auto 3s and open world adventures back in the Nintendo 64, Body Harvest
What
Do
is
you know
this?
Body Heart? Oh, you have no idea.
What
yeah.
is this
Oh my gosh,
game?
it's great. You fight. It's basically an alien invasion of Earth.
I'm Googling.
Yeah, of like bugs.
Stop.
So like Earth defense.
This
type
was
situation.
Rockstar?
Yeah, back in the Nintendo 64.
Oh my gosh.
But you go to different eras of time in human history. Like we're talking World War II Germany. We're talking like Hungary in World War One. I might be talking a little out of. It's been a while since I played this game.
Oh,
but
this
basically,
game looks insane.
oh, the graphics are a joke. You
So
basically
bad.
play a Lego man, but it's such a huge open world that you explore and kill a bunch of bugs in different eras of human history and have this whole world to explore. For Nintendo 64, absolutely mind-boggling.
At the time, yeah.
It was Nintendo funded until their budget got too big and then Nintendo pulled out. But then the precursor to Rockstar North,
Rockstar was like, it was a good thing. Rockstar
they
went and
continued it and they
did-
released the game,
did their
and
own
it's
thing.
good. It honestly is like it's really really good.
Let us know if you check any of these out. Very curious what you think of these hidden gems. Maybe the nostalgia is rose tinting our glasses.
100%. Yeah.
But regardless, we would love for you to try them and stick around for our next episode. We're going to have Avery back on the next
for tomorrow.
one for tomorrow.
But we're gonna hang out with Samurai, much to my chagrin, for next level play. Stay tuned.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. Samurai has a samurai.
Yeah, and to take it a third step, has a third samurai,
What in your mind?
of which he's here
The
for.
Sammer-I.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
He's here to give us predictions, Sydney. They did pay me to say that.
Yep.
And now we are here, once you've been granted credibility, to give us your bold predictions, Samurai.
On our show
At the end of
our
every
show.
day. Yeah,
Post
post-
postmarket.
Postmarket.
I'll
We
let
can say it. We can say it. We're
You-
allowed.
you say it.
We're
I've
the
interrupted.
hosts. Postmarket news.
Postmarket news. Postmarket segment. Postmark segment of our podcast. Go on with your predictions,
Samurai, bring it home.
It's Postmarket News. We're here with a prediction, a bold prediction from the future. Bold but true, as I always say. Bold but true, just like that coffee. Here's the prediction today. There will be, bear with me,
We always do.
a follow-up to the acclaimed 2008 hit song Halo by Beyonce called Halo 2. But this time, she won't lead us astray. It'll be about the game and specifically about the introduction of the battle rifle and the SMG.
I'm listening.
Halo 2, Beyonce singing, serenading us, all the people of the world, with a beautiful tale of all the plot details of everybody's favorite first-person shooter, Halo 2. Not only that, music video shot on midship, the Halo 2 map.
Do you guys think that there has been a mashup of Beyonce's Halo with the video of like the 20 high school boys in the locker room singing the Halo theme song together?
If not, we should make
I'm
it
trying
and
to-
put it
I'm-
on the show.
I'm trying to imagine. It's like, Halo.
Yeah.
And then the Halo like, oh.
I feel like 100% there should be, you would think, with all the different, millions of people in fandoms on both tribes. But somehow, those fandoms are so separated.
Till
that
now.
That's never actually
Until
happened.
now, they're
now-
gonna unite them.
Yeah.
I mean-
She's gonna bring them together.
Guys, everybody's doing collabs. Like everybody is doing these and people eat it up. Adidas with Arby's, and people are like, "Gotta get me that sweater.
Yes.
Gotta buy it."
Adidas with Korn, the band.
With Korn the band, and now Beyonce with Halo 2.
Here's my one question, Samurai. Do you think for this sequel song, will Beyonce drop it a couple of keys so that she can actually hit the notes this time?
Boo!
Whoa!
Boo!
Whoa! I think you gotta get something off your chest there.
I think Beyonce is a generational performer, class act, very talented.
What are you holding back?
That song fucking sucks. I hate that song so much. I'm sorry. It's just her like hitting the same obnoxious note again and again. Halo, 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 Halo.
This
It's
is
so
how-
fucking bad. I hate that song so much.
This is how we fix it. By bringing in the Halo fandom and changing the song.
And mashing
I'm cool
it
with
with
that. Yeah, that would make it better. That would be better.
I love stuff like this. I'm all about this. This prediction, I mean, if this song came out, I'd listen to it. I'm here for it. So you
course.
know what, Samurai?
#1 hit.
I give this a 8 out of 10. Sounds like it could be a really cool thing for society and exactly what we need right now to bring us together.
That's right. It'll unite the two warring tribes of this nation, Halo fans and Beyonce fans.
Marcus, what do you give it?
Again, anything to make that song much. I have similar opinions about Katy Perry's Firework.
We don't need to talk about
Anything that can make them those, just make it explode. You make it explode. That's what I want. Just blow
Like a
it up.
firework.
Just blow it up.
Send it up, blow it up like a firework.
That's what I think.
Like
is
the
prediction.
rocket launcher in Halo 2.
that. Nice. Samurai, thank you for coming by and just dishing out some predictions. We love having you here, and that is what the copy says. I do have to say that.
And I believe it. I believe it.
And we'll see you all next time on Next Level Play, where we'll have more exciting guests, more bold predictions, more Samurai again.
Samurai.
That's what that says. Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Sydney, Monty, thanks for having me.